Hello everyone, Toaster here, and welcome back to the Entropy Center. Let's continue on solving some fancy puzzles. This looks cool. Stairs over there and stairs over here. Anything back here? Just some concrete. Yeah, so in the last episode, we watched the world explode, which was very much not a good thing. And after watching through the past footage, they clearly stated that entropy energy only rewinds objects. It does not rewind humans. So those people who died on the Earth when it exploded, they may not come back. It's very sad. Also, watching the last video, there were probably ways where I could manipulate that jump pad to get to different locations. So after I finish the story, I may have to go back and do that. And experiment with those jump pads. Joanna Ewart, asteroid impact. Hey Jacob, did you see that last rewind event last week? It was crazy, right? That huge asteroid traveling at such speed just went straight into Earth. I would have hated to have been down there, obviously. So happy that we managed to undo that one, and it looks like Earth is already working on a plan to stop it when it approaches again in 3 months' time. Good for them. Just thought I'd check in. How are you doing, Joanna?
Damage detected to storage area 5, caused by Aria Adams. A repair bill has been deducted from your Entropy financial account.
Astra, this whole place is destroyed. I don't think this makes much difference.
This is an Entropy Center staff announcement. Warning, cataclysmic event on Earth in progress. Reactor maintenance required to activate Entropy device. Please, maintenance staff, head to the reactor.
I was trying to see if any of those offices were open, see if I could sneak my way into them to find some delicious lore, but it does not look like that. Yeah, so do humans come back when we rewind the Earth, or do they not? That is a very important question that I would like to see answered. Anything else over here? No, it does not look like it. Puzzle area 5.
New puzzle element introduction. Extendable bridge. Directive. Enable input to raise bridge.
I'm in hell. This is hell. I'm gonna wake up any second, I just know it.
Hey, these puzzles have been meticulously crafted. Thank you.
Okay, what's going on? Why puzzles?
I'm glad you asked. Puzzles are the most efficient way of generating entropy energy. It examines the volume of information available in any given event. The more certain or deterministic the event is, the less information it will contain. More clearly stated, information is an
Well, that
increase in
question was a
uncertainty.
mistake.
The process of solving an unsolved puzzle, particularly in the case of using entropy time manipulation, encodes and reveals high entropy information, which can be used to generate entropy energy.
Okay, so observe puzzle, solve puzzle, brain hurts, generate energy, then rewind Earth?
Exactly.
I see. And then if you already know how to solve a puzzle, or if the information is given to you beforehand on how to solve the puzzle, then it will not develop any energy. Oh, I'm gonna have to use my brain. 17%. I forgot what it was in the last video. I hope that's an increase. Alt button. Cataclysm monitoring team annual review. Okay, so the year is 2035. That is important. Or it's somewhere around there, I hope. Let's see, frequency per month, entropy, time. Uh-huh. So, as the date increases, as entropy time increases, there are more cataclysmic events occurring. Is by messing with the entropy energy increasing the frequency of the events? Let's see. Natural disasters, extinction, asteroids. Quite a few asteroids, nuclear annihilation, and AI uprisings. Wait. AI uprising? Is that what happened here? Is that why this place is abandoned? Because that little red robot in the last video was not too pleased to see me. Earth decennial check-in. Temperature is increasing. Population plus 600 million. See more CO2 emissions. Losing the forest. And 34 years of oil remaining. 390 billion barrels. Alright. This game gives you enough subtle hints through the lore and through things like this to kind of give you like ideas as to what is going on. And it still leaves a lot to your imagination as well. But I'm sure many questions will be answered. Many answers will be answered as well. Create a puzzle today. So I'm thinking, first we place this over here. Then we place this over here. And then we just put this over here. So now, move that back to open the bridge. And bring it back even further to open the door. And when it comes to these jump pads, again, like I mentioned, there were a lot of areas that I probably missed where I could have used the jump pad to gain extra height to get into those areas. So I'm going to try and keep a closer eye out for that. But again, after this game is finished, I'll go back and see if I can access some of those areas. %, charged. Yes, this is going to take forever. Tanya Reed. Totally normal work email. A floor? I can't believe I did it, but I actually have Nibbles with me right now. I know, I can't believe he got through Entropy Center security. He sat in the pouch of my hoodie for like the whole journey here. He's going to have such a good time wandering around the center. P.S. Please delete this email and don't tell anyone. And say hi to Nibbles if you see him around. Replied, totally normal work email. Oh my god, Tanya, what? You smuggled a cat to the Entropy Center? How did you even do that? Just don't let it wander off too far. It could be dangerous. Mark. Uh-oh. Entropy security team. Cat. To all Entropy Center staff, upon further investigation into incident number 2140, where an unknown object was seen roaming dangerously close to the main Entropy device, we have now identified that this was indeed a cat, most likely a house cat. Unfortunately, the cat roamed too close to the Entropy... No! Unfortunately, the cat roamed too close to the Entropy device core whilst it was in operation and became consumed by the core, only leaving behind its name tag, Nibbles. No! Nibbles! Whilst we are deeply sorry for the owner's loss, please may we remind all staff members that bringing pets or any other prohibited items from Earth is strictly forbidden. Please note that only our office cat Eve is permitted to stay at the Entropy Center and all other pets are prohibited. Kind regards, Entropy Center Security Team. Mark, Emily Cat, Stephen Wall Cat, Dan Cat. Please may we remind you that this is a serious safety issue. Please reply appropriately. And if you have a serious question or concern, thank you. Cat. No, Nibbles. He's so cute. No. That's so sad. Let's get some ease in the chat for Nibbles, please. I wonder if we'll bump into Eve. The real office cat. Let's see what we got going on here.
Everything's so destroyed. Where did everyone go? What on earth happened here?
You're not on Earth. You're on the moon, in a space station.
Yes, I know, but it's a saying, you know, like, what on earth?
No, not correct. You are on the moon.
Yeah, but...
What you meant to say is, what on moon happened here?
Okay, that's just dumb.
It's correct.
So another important point, we are not on a space station, we are actually on the moon. Makes sense. Alright, so what if I just... No, because if I go through that gate, it's gonna reset my Entropy device. I won't be able to rewind it. Unless I throw it, right? No. It would have to be the other way around. If I wanted to do that, if I wanted to keep this box on this platform, then it would have to be on that platform first. No, this box... No. Oh, man. I'm overthinking it. Sure, there's many ways to do this, but I'm gonna try this way. Let's try it this way. Very good. Train station. Oh no. No, no more trains, please. Alright, if we fall down, there is a springboard. So we could go across. See anything down here? So we can go across. Oh, we obviously have to get up there. I might just be able to stand on that and rewind time. Whoa, whoa. That kind of worked.
Did you know cats regulate their body temperature by purring? Doing so increases muscle use, which in turn increases body temperature, creating a healthy and regulated lifestyle for the feline. It is also widely speculated that cats purr as a healing mechanism.
Why are you telling me this? Shouldn't we be trying to get out of here?
I detected you were subscribed to Entropy Cat Facts. Do you wish to unsubscribe?
Keep me subscribed.
Yes, cat facts. Bridge and then door. But we need the jump pad to be on that side. There's nothing down here. Just a springboard. It does not look like you could get into there. Alright, so let's go and get that box, first and foremost. Huh. That's not what I want to do. Oh, come on. Now I'm gonna have to do that all over again. Alright. Just gonna place it on this pad. Just gonna place it right here. Please. There we go. And then return to Ascender. So again, in regards to the subtle hints that are being left in like the lore, they mentioned that in like the gambling one that they rewound the Earth to like 2001 and 2002, and this is roughly like 2035 now. So they have rewound the Earth quite a bit, it seems. You know, they could have, pending a climate crisis, they could have rewound it to like that 2001 2002 area to better prevent a potential climate crisis. And a climate crisis could have been the reason why they built the Entropy Center in the first place. And just random theories. We're gonna have to juggle this around a lot. And I really hope that this is like an independent humanitarian organization, because if the government can influence this to do its bidding, then you get like Edge of Tomorrow type of theme here. Yeah, this is just gonna have to get juggled around a bit. If the government can influence this to do its bidding, that you get like an Edge of Tomorrow type of theme where the government can just go to war and push the limits of like nuclear annihilation, and then just rewind it and use the data that was gained from those scenarios to be like, oh, okay, we're going to you know, send these troops here to fight these guys, and we're gonna do this and not do that to ensure that we win, just like Tom Cruise in Edge of Tomorrow when he's fighting the aliens, and the aliens just let it happen and they reset the day, and they use that information to defeat the humans. So we gotta go backwards. So door, it's gotta be a last, then bridge, then gate, and then finally this over here. And I don't think there was anything on this computer, right? Nope. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it over again. I should be on the other side of the door, right? That would be smart. Yeah, also if terrorists just wanted to... Oh no. Scam likely, go away. If terrorists just wanted to go and destroy the Earth, then all they would have to do is destroy the Entropy Center. And then they could go ahead and destroy Earth. So this makes it a very... Oops. Very, important target for a terroristic attack. And I wonder if that's what happened here. If they somehow eliminated everyone on the Entropy Center so they could carry out their attack on Earth. Again, just random, poorly linked together thoughts that I'm just spewing out. The reactor, transport service, puzzle area 6.
Note, Entropy transport system offline. This will take us towards the reactor. Maybe those switches can activate it.
It wasn't me.
I didn't see anything.
There we go. Now you're getting it.
So I assume we have to get on top of those containers. See if there's anything else I can mess with while I'm down here. Oh, is this a transport shuttle? It's oddly shaped. So... Now, how would I get on top of those freight containers? With the springboard that's over here, I can move it around. Could I move the other one around as well? I'll check it out in a minute. Doesn't look like I can move it around. Aha. Of course. Then why would I need to have dropped them in the first place? Strange, right? Oh, that did not work as intended. I needed to have dropped them in the first place because I never would have made that jump. Got it.
Entropy transport service now online.
Oh, we can't actually access these. I think I did what I needed to do here. It's weird. Why would there be a door here like that? I smell secrets, but I don't immediately see any. Really interested what those QR codes go to. All right, let's just jump down.
Welcome aboard the 2042 Entropy Center Transport Service to Central Loop. Calling at Research Labs, Maintenance, and Central Loop. Today is 24th of February, 99999. Entropy years. Please enjoy our live feed camera of the Earth, displaying wonderful views of the results of your hard work.
That is sadistically horrifying.
You missed. Well done. That took you 48 attempts. Note, locked door. Maybe there are some panels nearby to power it?
We need dose. We can move the elevator. There's that up there. So,
Looks like everyone left in a real hurry.
3. We need 3. There's 2 more. All right, there's one over there. And there's one over here. Let's see. There's a lot of cat food for only one cat. Entropy pizza. Vanilla ice cream? Chocolate ice cream. No strawberry. Just generic Entropy branded products. Time hoops. Puzzle brand. Eye clean. Any hints as to what type of currency they use? Not really. What's this at? Jordan Man, storage room. Hey yo, we need to call maintenance. The door to the storage room is busted and won't open. There are 3 electrical panels that started fizzing and popping. It's probably those that are causing it. Yes, have you noticed our stock of tin beans is looking a bit low? Let's do a stock check just to make sure. So we got one panel. Providing entropy energy since 1986. Oh, wow. No, so it's been here for a long time, apparently. So it's not similar to that of our universe. And this was not built to the near future. This was built a while ago, apparently. 1986. Entropy Museum. From 1400 to 2200. Wait, wasn't it from 9 to 5? Free coffee, free access to the Entropy Museum. Good for the brain. Get an assigned puzzle exercise assistant. Let's try jumping on this. Well, 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 what do we have here? Let me in. Let me in. This. And I just want to check this side on the way back. Doesn't look like there's much here. The relaxation area. You can solve more puzzles with a clear and fresh mind. Puzzle area 6.
New puzzle element introduction. Bridge cube. Place bridge cube in stationary position to create bridge to walk across.
Whoa, what? Whoa, that's cool. So in the last video, what I thought was a laser is actually a bridge cube. Actually, no, that's wrong. That looked distinctly different from this. Operative group chat. Locked room? Does anyone know what's in the room just after puzzle 0601? Yeah, I noticed that too. Can we call maintenance to get the panel fixed? I did, but they can't find the working panel for it. Guys, yeah, no one has been in that room in ages. Nothing is in there anyway. Literally nothing. Pretty sure it's empty. Your best bet is just to forget about that room. Really, honestly, nothing in there. Sounds sus AF. No. No, I know what you're thinking. You don't think that, okay? There will be none of that in this video, okay? Hey, no, you go away. Get. But how does one do? Because the moment it goes behind that panel, I'm not going to be able to... Oh, you can. Apparently you can. I have been... My misconception of that was apparently wrong.
Bridge cube novice badge has been added to your Entropy badge collection.
Yeah, I got that entirely wrong. I thought that you could not shoot the gun through, like, walls and windows. But whatever. Aha, the secret room. There's nothing in this room except... It's the beans! Timmy, the end. Hey, Timmy, I'm sending this to you in confidence. Basically, I found an unused office space just after 0601. I'm sure that the Entropy Center /world /everything is ending. You've seen how many times they've tried to rewind the cataclysmic event and nothing is changing? Yeah, we're screwed. They can't fix this one. They might have been able to rewind the past 2 million world-ending disasters, but this one is the one. Trust me. So tinfoil hat time. Beans. You know, that's right. I've stockpiled beans in the office space just after 0601. So when it all hits the fan, come join me and we can survive out here on my plentiful stockpiles. P.S. I just steal them from the Entropy market. I don't think they've catoned on that yet. P.S.S. Delete this email. HR is probably monitoring. P.S.S.S. Tinfoil hats available in the bottom drawer. I don't see no tinfoil hats. Case closed. We found the beans. So it actually appears that it's just one event. It sounds like that, the asteroid that keeps slamming into Earth, they're trying to prevent that, but they just can't figure out how to solve it. But that doesn't explain why everyone is missing from the Entropy Center. Wow. That is insane. Alright, so we have one lone box. Let's do a little bit of exploring. We have another box over here. Yeah, I see. This is gonna have to be here. Yeah, this is gonna have to end up over here at some point, so... let's just go ahead and do that. Let me keep messing around first. That opens that door, but now how do we get over there? I don't think there's no coming back from this one, guys. We gotta get over there. So... did not completely ruin it. So you're gonna have to start out over here, and you are going to have to... you're gonna have to start out over here. You're gonna end up right there, then you... here. Over to here. And then this just gives us a height advantage to see what we're doing next. Alright. And you gotta go all the way back to the other side. And you gotta come back over here. And that should do it. %.
The Entropy device is capable of rewinding the Earth up to 5 years in the past, undoing the effects of cataclysmic world-ending events. Highly detailed information is then sent back to select officials on Earth who can realign their chronology to a more desirable outcome. Thanks to our galaxy-wide patented entropy technology, the Entropy Center has been instrumental in reversing more than 1,000 major disruptions to human civilization.
Alright, so we can rewind the Earth up to a max of 5 years, so we have plenty of time here. There's no real rush. There may seem like there's a sense of urgency, but in fact, we could sit back, relax, have a little stretch, maybe go on vacation to that nice plantation area we saw in the first episode.
These are Entropy worker bots. They assist staff members and keep the center running smoothly.
He seems a little one-track minded. He's dedicated, though, I'll give him that.
You okay, buddy? Oh, I can interact. Oh, you're so happy now. Something over there. I think that's where I need to end up. I see, I see. So right there, that's a secret room that I would like to get into. But the actual end is right over there. And I see as to how we're going to do it. First, let's just try and get into the actual room itself. Free bonus room. I think we could do this very easily. I think. We may not be able to. Let's try that first. Let's see where that gets us. What was that? I have no idea what that was. It sounded like something smacked the glass over there. Can I make that? Let's find out. Oh, yes. Yes. Awesome. Oh, yes, another button. Entropy market. Profits and trends. 2035. Profits, oh. We are down in the fourth quarter. We have a nice balance between male and female employees. Cat food sales are closely increasing. Is there a link? Remember, kids, correlation does not mean causation. Although this is quite suspicious. Entropy Market Employee Forum. Where? Entropy Market Stockroom. When? 18th January 2036. Have your say. It's Any Good Books, New Employee Guidebook, Entropy Energy, How to Solve Puzzles with Time. Puzzle exercise assistance and how they can help you. And how they help you. History of Earth, Entropy Center Employee Handbook, Entropy and its Natural Decay into Disorder, P. Operative Team, reset. Dear Entropy Puzzle Operative Team, please may we remind you that once you have completed all puzzles in the Entropy Center, you must contact your Entropy Supervisor to undergo your own Entropy Reversal. Whoa! Remember, only puzzles that are completed for the first time generate Entropy Energy. The solution has to come organically, not through previous memory, in order for Entropy Energy to yield high values. This is why all puzzle operatives must undergo Entropy Reversal and be reset back to a time when you had not completed the puzzles. You will lose all memories past that point, which is why we encourage leaving notes to yourself and others to remind yourself of the friendships and relationships you form each year and allows you to be more quickly reestablish those. We thank you for your hard work and dedication, Puzzle Operative Team. Let's see. Complete the puzzle. So are we just resetting our memories, or are we resetting our entire physical being? But it does look like we can reset humans. You need to be placed over here. Then over here. And finally over here. And you can come with me. Just right here. Beautiful. I'll put you back over here. So I hope that works. Oh no, I reset it. Alright, but it looks like I can make this jump anyway. I sure can. $25%.
Wow, you did that puzzle so quickly, you could enter the Entropy Center speed run to sight.
I can tell when you're lying, Astra. But thanks for the encouragement.
Praise automation has been reduced by 40%.
Wait, no, don't. I enjoy your applause. The emotional support is much needed. So that opens the thing up there. Or rather, this turns off this time gate. Why are you all so upset at me? What'd I do? It's concerning. Listen, I don't even know you guys. I just met you, and you're already mad at me? Oh, I'm not surprised. Happens a lot, actually. And now this is starting to get more challenging. For sure. This box just needs to be here to open the door. It looks like we just have the one box to work with. Is there really just the one box to work with? It's gonna be a pain. Yeah, we can't. There's no way we're gonna be able to make that. So how would I go about doing this? Because we have to get the box to the other side. I don't want to cheat the system either, because I might be able to finagle this. Oh yeah. That has to be possible. I'm not going to do that. Or is that something that I'm supposed to do, actually? Oh, I'm so confused. This is it. We hit the wall. This is it. Alright, I just have to take a minute to just try things out. So we're gonna take this all the way back up to the top. See if this has any effect into anything. I mean, I got it past the gate so I could get across now, but now the problem is going to be getting it. Oh, wait. It still works. Look at that. There we go.
This is an Entropy Center emergency announcement.
Does this guy say anything else?
Detecting multiple incoming red level 4 events. Potential time death detected.
Time death is when the health of the center is threatened, which could result in becoming non-operational and non-repairable. Then there would be no way to rewind time, and Earth would be lost forever.
How do we stop it?
We head as fast as we can to the power reactor. We can't enable the Entropy device until that is repaired. We're getting close.
Okay, so we don't have 5 years to complete this. So no more stretch breaks. Rory Dallas, Entropy device errors. Hey Connor, I just wanted to update you on the progress of fixing those last few errors with the Entropy device. I am glad to say that they should all be fixed now, and no more glitches should occur. What we found was that occasionally, in very rare circumstances, the main Entropy device wouldn't rewind airborne aircraft in tandem with the rest of the Earth. This led to some very strange experiences for those passengers, as you can imagine, where some would land at their flight destination, but perhaps 5 years in the past. We've now rectified that issue and also reset any personal timelines of affected people. Thanks for notifying, Rory. Okay, so further confirmation that people can be affected and rewound. Entropy bot Mark II. Cleans. Sweeps, smiles, security, smiles again. That one's not smiling. Yeah, that is a terrifying sight to behold.
Warning. Incoming cataclysmic impact. Seek shelter. Repeat. Seek shelter. Warning. Pipeline breach detected. Please vacate silo. Water level is rising.
Directive. Reach the top of the silo via stairwell.
Whoa. Okay, this is not nearly as predictable. And the water is rising. Whoa, I did not see that. Oh no, I have to let it go down. There, right there. Oh no, there's a springboard right here. Whee!
That was close.
Well done, and thank you for not getting me wet, Arya.
Don't mention it.
Elevator. "48 attempts. That was the name of the achievement I just got. 48 attempts. Alright. Elevator sequence, do you know what that means? It's time to end the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying this content, if you're enjoying this series, then please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Toaster. Peace out.